Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer found this electric bike to be a well-constructed and easy-to-assemble option, arriving well-packaged to prevent shipping damage. It was purchased for a 16-year-old, and while the reviewer ultimately replaced the included seat with a more comfortable one from an older bike, the initial impression of the bike's build quality was positive. However, some significant drawbacks emerged during use. The included fenders proved to be a point of considerable frustration. While the front fenders seemed durable enough to withstand minor impacts, the rear fender's mounting bracket was extremely fragile. It failed after minimal use, snapping easily in cold weather. This weakness was consistent with a similar experience with another electric bike in the family, suggesting a design flaw rather than an isolated incident. A custom metal bracket was fabricated as a replacement, but its long-term durability remains uncertain. Another area of concern was the bike's display unit, which lacks adequate explanation in the accompanying manual. Essential information, such as changing the units from kilometers per hour to miles per hour, and accessing other settings, is not provided. Relying on online video tutorials was necessary to utilize the display's full functionality, a significant inconvenience for users expecting a complete and comprehensible instruction booklet. Finally, the bike's suitability for winter conditions is questionable. Riding in snowy or icy conditions is strongly discouraged, as the experience of another family member demonstrated, resulting in a fall. While the manufacturer might claim usability on packed snow, the reviewer strongly advises against use on deep snow or icy roads. Overall, this electric bike offers good initial value, but its shortcomings regarding the fenders and inadequate instruction manual are significant concerns.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer purchased this electric bike and was impressed by its performance and value. As a first-time electric bike owner, they had no prior experience to compare it to, but found the bike easy to assemble, despite the instructions being somewhat vague. While the assembly video wasn't perfectly aligned with their specific model, they managed the process successfully. They added several accessories, including a rack, water bottle holder, and a new seat, enhancing the bike's functionality and comfort. Both the reviewer and their husband have ridden the bike extensively and consistently praised its capabilities. Despite exceeding the stated weight limit, the bike easily handled the reviewer's weight and even accommodated their husband, who is significantly taller and heavier. Furthermore, it comfortably supported an additional passenger, demonstrating remarkable sturdiness. The bike's performance in various terrains, including wet and muddy conditions, only added to its appeal, despite leaving the riders somewhat messy. The reviewer found the pedal assist feature particularly beneficial for longer rides, contributing to their weight loss goals. Charging the battery was quick, typically taking around 2 to 3 hours, depending on its level of depletion. Overall, they found this electric bike to be an excellent purchase, particularly for novice electric bike users. While they were unable to source a spare battery, which they consider a minor drawback, this did not diminish their overall positive experience. They enthusiastically recommend this bike and plan to purchase another one for their husband. The bike's ease of use, reliability, and overall performance combine to make it a strong contender in the electric bike market.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer initially found this electric bike relatively easy to assemble, drawing on prior experience with similar products. However, their satisfaction quickly evaporated. From the outset, the control panel failed to function, leaving them stranded and anxiously awaiting a response from the company regarding a replacement. Despite numerous attempts to contact customer support, their requests for assistance went largely unanswered. Subsequently, significant problems emerged with the bike's tires. Both the front and rear tires deflated, requiring costly replacements that far exceeded the initial estimate provided by customer service. The expense involved in repairing these issues represented a considerable unforeseen burden. Further compounding the problems, the bike's motor later malfunctioned, possibly due to improper initial assembly. While customer support offered a motor replacement, the reviewers' frustration reached its peak, leading them to request a full refund and return of the product. The situation worsened by the discarding of the original packaging, adding to the difficulties in returning the faulty bike within the given time frame. The overall experience left the reviewer profoundly disappointed, expressing regret over the purchase and feeling they had wasted their hard-earned money on a product that proved to be consistently unreliable and poorly supported. While customer support eventually intervened to partially reimburse some of the repair costs, this belated intervention did little to alleviate the negative impact of the many problems experienced. The reviewer's initial hope for a straightforward purchase turned into a frustrating and expensive ordeal.